In my earlier class, I have explained about Z statistics. In another video, if you have any problem, then you should consult with the other video. Now I am explaining another video of Z statistics. In a certain city, 380 men and out of 800 were found to be smokers. Discuss whether this information supports the view that the majority of men of the city are non-smokers. Now again, out of which what we have found out, there are total number of people were 800. Out of which we found that 380 men were found to be smokers. So it is very easy, by looking at our open eyes we can conclude that majority of the men are non-smokers. Why? Because 380 were non-smoker, automatically 420 will be smokers. No, we cannot, again I am telling, we cannot give our conclusion by looking at our open eyes. We have to apply the Z statistics. When Z statistics is carried out, when the sample size is greater than 30. Again in this case there are two options, smoker and non-smoker. Automatically the alternative hypothesis will be not equal to half and null hypothesis will be equal to half. Also you can write in this way, there is no difference between the smokers and non-smokers. Write down, students, in your exercise books. In H0 you can write in this way, there is no difference between the smokers and non-smokers. Alternatively, in alternative hypothesis you can write, there is a difference between the smokers and number of non-smokers. The same steps what we have done in my earlier videos, same procedure will be followed. Observed value, it is what is observed, what we have seen, what we have seen, what we have seen. Observed value is known as what we have seen, the non-smokers are 420. So it will be 420 by 800. 420 by 800, automatically it becomes 0.525. 420 by 800, automatically it becomes 0.525. Again I am telling, what is observed value, what we have seen in our eyes, that we have seen that but and the sum, what the sum is telling, that 380 were smokers, automatically 420 were non-smokers. What will be the standard error? Again I am explaining, root over PQ by N. What is P into Q? P is the actually the success rate, Q is the failure rate. Also you can think in this way, there are two terms only, one is smoker, another is non-smoker. Automatically it can be bifurcated equally, that is 50% on both the sides. 50% means 0.5, 0.5 divided by 800, it came out as 0.0177. Now Z, what is the Z test? Observed value minus expected value, observed value minus expected value by AC. Observed value minus expected value by AC, everything we have calculated. Observed value minus expected value divided by AC. Expected value means 0.5. Why it is 0.5? It is expected that number of smokers and non-smokers will be equal, and the answer came out as 1.4124. Again look at the answer. If we look at the answer, it is again less than 1.96 at 5% level. What does it mean? It means that we have to accept the null hypothesis and conclude that there is no difference between the smokers and non-smokers in that particular city. But if you look at your open eyes, what you have seen? The number of non-smokers is actually 800 were found to is actually more than the number of smokers. Again I am telling, at your open eyes what you have seen? 420, that is more than the number of smokers. Non-smokers are more than the number of smokers. Non-smokers are more than the number of smokers. But what the statistics said, Z statistics told us, there is no difference between the smokers and non-smokers on that particular city. Why? As the value is less than 1.96 at 5% level. Hence we have to accept the null hypothesis, and again we have to conclude there is no difference between the smokers and non-smokers at that particular city. And that value 1.96 or like this values you should not remember, generally it will given in the examination. Hope you understood.